سلام سلام يا أهل عمان، سلام سلام جلالة السلطان، سلام سلام يا حب وأمان، سلام سلام يا أرض اللبنان. September 2013 it all began. My life is becoming not so American. I didn't know what was coming, but I went with it. A few months later I started learning Arabic. I had a really great time meeting Saudis and stuff. Still do when I'm NBC and life got more interesting. I didn't really think it would turn into something, but nah, Arabic is the foundation of my fame. Fast forward 2 years, I was fasting Ramadan. That's when I met a sweet girl from Oman. Saw her at the masjid, we've been friends since then. Now our monies have become a part of who I am. Salam, salam, ya Ahl Oman. Salam, salam, Jalalat al-Sultan. Salam, salam, ya Habbu Aman. Salam, salam, ya Ard al-Luban. Okay, back to 1970, an important year. Sultan Qaboos bin Saeed, his words we hear, guided his people to greatness. His goals were clear. Work hard, work united, lil khair al-kathir. In such a short time, the Renaissance started. Determined and focused, they were wholehearted. They got healthcare, infrastructure, and education. From a third world country to a developed nation. Now have you seen Oman? It's so beautiful, full of life, and the vibe is blissful. Soft sands, high mountains, and deep blue seas. I hope one day I'll go there and feel the breeze. Salam, salam, ya Ahl Oman. Salam, salam, Jalalat al-Sultan. Salam, salam, ya Habbu Aman. Salam, salam, ya Ard al-Luban. Salam, salam, ya Ahl Oman. Salam, salam, Jalalat al-Sultan. Salam, salam, ya Habbu Aman. Salam, salam, ya Ard al-Luban.
We're here today with Jolly Dieagostino. She's known as the American girl who speaks fluent Arabic. Before we start, can you introduce yourself? Can you do it in Arabic if possible?
Okay. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم جولي دياجوستينو من الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية. أنا انولدت في ولاية أوهايو وسكنت هناك طول حياتي ألين قبل سنة نقلت إلى ولاية فلوريدا عشان جو أوهايو بارد طول السنة والجو في فلوريدا حلو جدا وأحب الحياة هنا. أنا عمري 28 سنة، درست في جامعة أوهايو وما فيني جذور عربي بس أحب أتكلم اللغة العربية.
Okay, so you've never ever been to the Arab world. You've never lived in the Arab world.
I've never lived in the Arab world. I spent 5 days on a vacation in the United Arab Emirates a year after I started learning Arabic. So I didn't أطير لغتي هناك. I just had a vacation there, and that's the only time I've ever been in the Middle East at all.
So what made you want to
But
learn
I hope
Arabic?
to go again.
Inshallah, you need to come to Oman. We're waiting for you to come to Oman.
I would love, oh my gosh, I would love to go to Oman. Seriously, inshallah, so soon, inshallah. So when I was in college at Ohio University, I met a group of Arabs whose English wasn't the best. So I took the challenge to learn their language. And it turns out I think I have a passion in this language and I never wanted to stop.
What drew you to the Arabic language, if I may ask?
So I think naturally I was good at learning languages because in high school we needed to meet a foreign language requirement of 2 years of studying. So I was studying Spanish and then I continued that in the requirement for foreign language in college. And every single Spanish teacher I had pulled me aside and said, listen, you have a gift in learning languages. This comes easily to you. You're better than all my 200 students. I don't want to see that gift go to waste. And I was just, okay. So when I met the group of Arabs that seemed like nice people, I figured, why not try to learn Arabic? So I started teaching myself, and then I learned also from them, the mubta'athin at my college.
Okay. And you wrote a song called Salam Salam, and the song is about Oman. So can you tell us a bit about that song? Why you wrote it?
Yeah, Sure. So there is a college in Ohio called Kent State University, which is not the one that I studied at, but I feel like in America, a lot of the Arabs just know each other, even if they're not at the same school. Mm-hmm. So I knew a lot of the Arabs at Kent State University, and they invited me to their Oman National Day celebration. This was a few years back, and they knew that I have a hobby in singing and playing guitar and writing songs. So they just asked me to sing a song at their National Day celebration. Just any song. They wanted just a little music performance. So I took a creative spin on that request and decided to write a song specifically for the National Day Oman. And I in like within a week before the performance in front of like 400 people. I went to my friend's apartment and she helped me, just telling me, facts about Oman that I could put, which you'll hear in the second verse of the song. Her name is Sarah, and she's still like one of my best friends today. And so she helped me write the song that day. We shared it with a couple people, asked for their opinion, and then I performed it the next week. And just this past month, I went to an actual recording studio, created a beat for it, and now we have made it into an actual song. And I just released it on all platforms, and you can find it through the same artist title as my username for all social media platforms. If you just type Boom Girl OU, you will find the song everywhere and jam to it.
Okay, that's amazing. So you wrote this song about Oman without ever having come to Oman.
Correct. I still have yet to come to Oman, and
Okay.
I would.
And
really
we're waiting for
love
you to come,
It is
right?
a literal dream of mine. Okay, I want to say within this next, like this winter season, it would be a dream, honestly. I would
Inshallah.
love that. I really hope that that happens.
Inshallah. Okay, one more thing. Can you talk me
Inshallah.
through the process of you learning the Arabic language? What were the challenges? How long did it take you? All that stuff?
Yeah. So Arabic is an extremely difficult language to learn. I feel like a lot of people would guess this. It's not easy. It's backwards from my original language, even just writing it. But I think that it looks very beautiful written. So the first thing that I did was I just got a random app on my phone that taught me the alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I learned the alphabet in a couple weeks, I was then able to read, write, and speak anything without understanding anything. So I just started asking the group of Arabs that I knew at my university, how do you say this in Arabic? And I have asked that question thousands of times until this day where I now am fluent. So it took me, there are really a lot of difficulties in the language. Like there are so many different dialects, and even some Arabs don't understand each other because the dialects are so different. And then, of course, like handwriting and different fonts some of them are still hard to read. And then there's grammar and vocabulary. So it took me probably 3 years, I would say, to become like decent in Arabic, with still a lot of mistakes in my grammar and maybe a few, like some vocabulary that I still needed. And I would say a solid 5 years it took for me to be like خلاص أتكلم بطلاقة. So yeah, it was about 5 years that it took me to have like very شوية أغلاط في اللغة.
Okay, your pronunciation's actually very good with the kha and the ain.
Thank you so much.
Surprisingly
Also,
very good.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. It helped learning from مبتعثين
Okay.
instead of learning in a class. Like if I were studying Arabic, I would be learning Fusha
Mhm.
and not the conversational Arabic. So I speak conversational Gulf dialect. So I can speak like Saudi Arabic,
Okay.
Omani Arabic, and I understand the differences in dialects, based on who I'm talking to. But because there weren't that many Arabs from, like the Northern African countries or
Okay.
other Arab countries that are not in the Gulf,
Mhm.
that's why my dialect is primarily Gulf
Okay.
Arabic.
Okay, and our National Day is coming up in a few days, the Omani National Day. Would you
Yes,
mind saying
52.
something to the Omani people in Arabic on this occasion
Saying something for the National Day?
for the National Day?
Yes. أتمنى لكم يوم وطني سعيد and happy
Uh-huh.
celebrations with your families. Don't forget to dress so kashka, and I wish I was there to celebrate with you guys.
Thank you very much for speaking to us at الوصال. We hope to see you in Oman very soon. I'll take you out myself. So
Thank you
thank
so
you, and
much.
thank you for the beautiful song you wrote for Oman.
I really appreciate it. شكرا جزيلا على الفرصة ليانا الوصال. I really greatly appreciate it. And حياكم الله أمريكتنا أمريكتكم. If you ever want to come here, any of you are
Inshallah.
definitely welcome. I really love Oman and Omanis.
Thank you very much.